Good, how are you?
Good. I was calling to let you know you're at 15 fertilized from yesterday.
Oh, awesome. Good.
That's sweet. Now you're doing PGS testing, is that right?
Yes.
All right. So as you know, the fee you paid covers for the first 8 to be tested.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you have more than 8 make it to freeze, that would be an additional $300 per embryo if you wanted to test those. If you all know, if you're wanting to test everything that makes it, just 8, or is there a number in between you're wanting to stop at?
Is there any way that we could test the 8 and then freeze the rest, and then if we need to, thaw and test the rest if needed?
So you can. There's 2 things with that. Like as you said, you would have to thaw, biopsy, and refreeze those, which is not as ideal.
Okay.
And then you also start over repaying the full $47.50 as opposed to the $300 per embryo by doing it now.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I feel like I need to talk to my husband about that one.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put down call you back on Friday with the day 3 call. Tell you how the embryos are doing, about how many we anticipate will make it to freeze, and that'll give time for you and your husband to talk about what your maximum number might be, okay?
Okay, that'll be perfect.
All right, perfect. I will talk to you then.
Okay, so 15 you think is pretty good as a starting point?
Yeah, honestly, it's a great number.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sure, no problem. I'll talk to you on Friday, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hey Michelle, how are you? Are y'all surviving up there?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing okay so far. Alright, so with the day 3 update right now, we're still watching all 15.
Oh,
okay?
awesome. Okay.
About 11 of them are still exactly where we want them to be on day 3.
Okay.
So that doesn't mean the other 4 don't have a chance, but they're a little slower. So the 11 probably has the best chance of making it all the way.
Okay,
And
awesome.
then if you want to go ahead talk to me more about how many y'all are wanting to test.
Yeah, so I think that our cap will probably be 11. I'm pretty sure. My husband keeps saying that we should go ahead and test them all, but I feel like, I mean, I'm 28, he's 29, or he's 30, so I feel like we might have a good chance with testing 11, and since we're paying out of pocket, it's just like a really hard decision, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So as of now, when do they get like actually sent off to be tested?
So they get biopsied on day 5 and day 6, which is going to be Sunday and Monday. If you tell me up to 11 right now, that's what we'll go with. Now,
Okay.
if on day 5, say we have 6 ready, and at that time it looks like I'll have 6 more ready, and you want to change your mind at that point, that's okay if you wanted to ask them.
Okay.
It's just if I get to day 5 and you have like 12 or 13 that are ready, the embryologist is only going to test the 11 that you give me permission for. So that's the only thing that we'd run into day 5. If you tell me 11 now, on day 5 that could be a hard 11.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. Okay.
Like you said, like, from what they look like today, 11 do seem to have the best chance.
Okay. So let's go ahead and say that 11, just because that's what we're really comfortable with financially.
Okay.
And if for whatever reason my husband's like, no, I want you to test them all, can I call you back like ASAP?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And you can always send me a message in the form to Michelle Lincoln as well, because I'm going to send you a letter right now.
Okay.
That says that you're confirming 11. You just have to respond back to me by 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
So if that number changes, I just need it in writing, okay?
Okay, I can totally do that. Thank you so much.
Of course. You have a great day.
Okay, thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey y'all, so it is day 4 since our egg retrieval, which means our embryos are day 4 embryos. I got a missed call today because, well, I didn't answer it because it said no caller ID, and usually whenever my clinic calls, it says the clinic's name. But I think because it's a Sunday, the nurse might be like working from home, but it was good news, but I wanted to let y'all hear the voicemail.
I want to let you know that you did have one so far make it to freeze. We're still watching the others, but it looks like you will have more tomorrow. So I'm going to call again tomorrow with another update. Thank you.
So I guess that's good news that it's day 4 and we have one embryo that made it to freeze. So that means that, I don't know, like they don't explain much to us, but I'm assuming that means that that embryo like made it to the blast stage, which is where they need to be. And that usually happens on day 5. So I think maybe that's why she called today on day 4, just to tell us that we have one that made it all the way already. And I'm hoping that means that the rest will just happen tomorrow, because out of the 15 that were fertilized on day 3, Friday, whenever she called me, she said it looked like the rest of them were gonna be good. So I guess she just called because that one made it a little sooner. I'm not sure. They don't really give a lot of details whenever they update. They just kind of like tell you the update and are done with it. But I'm thankful through every step of the way, and just hearing that one has already made it to freeze has made me so happy. So that means that it's already been biopsied and in the freezer, biopsied for PGS testing, and I'll check in tomorrow so we can hear about how the rest of my babies are doing. Hello. Hey, I'm good.
Good. I was calling for day 6 update to let you know that you did have 8 more make it to freeze, so 9 so far.
Okay, awesome.
It is possible we could have 1 or a couple more tomorrow, so we're going to give them 1 more day.
Oh, good.
But
Okay.
I'll give you a final update tomorrow.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. I just have a question. So all of them will have 1 more day to make it, or is there like a day y'all like cut them off?
So D7 would be the last day. If they don't make it by tomorrow, then they just won't.
Okay. Okay, so we have 9 for sure, and then possibly a few more.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Absolutely. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, bye. I just woke up and my clinic sent me a message to verify that we only had 9. We had 9 embryos that made it to freeze, and the rest of them were discarded. So I know that once you send the embryos to get PGS tested, you know, out of the 9, we could only have a few that are normal. And we want a lot of babies. And because I've miscarried in the past, I don't know how many times this is gonna take. I just keep trying to tell myself that God's telling us that this is all we need to complete our family one day. And that's all I can think about right now. Don't get me wrong, like I know that I should be thankful for those 9. This is all a lot. But I got my cry out. I'm done now. I'm gonna be thankful for these 9 embryos, and if we only get a few, then that's what God's plan is for us. All right, I'll see you there. Love you. It's kind of dark right now because I'm in the parking garage. I had my Lucky song on. Every time I come to these appointments, well, the first 2 times I came to these appointments, Dancing Queen happened to come on the radio 2 times in a row, and my grandmother said that that was her favorite song when she was younger. My grandfather would even call her the Dancing Queen. So now, every time I go to appointments, I put on Dancing Queen, because up until this point, everything has been pretty good. It could definitely be worse. So we are at my clinic right now. Today I'm getting an SIS done, which is like a saline sonogram in my uterus. And then we have a meeting with the nurse, probably to get our schedule for transfer. Hopefully. We're in the midst of quarantine right now, so I'm just not sure. So I'll update you whenever we get out.